Hey guys, Spiritual Lessons here. Now, if you've been on my channel for a while, then you know that I have partaken in an investigation into a being known as the One. Now, who was the One? When I was doing some astral projection sessions, one of my guardian angels alluded to the Creator, the Supreme Being, so basically God, the one that created everything in the universe. And he called him the One. So that is what I've referred him to ever since. And I wasn't able to get any other information about him. So I've been doing an investigation. I believe I've got 2 videos that have information on the progress of my investigation. Well, this is number 3. Okay. So, what did I find out this time? So, in the last video, I told you guys... No, wait, it was 2 videos ago. The first one. Where I talked about Cerridwen and Awen and how she helped me get close to the One with the power of Awen, which is the spark of life. Well, in reading the book about her that I've been reading, and it's been a while since I've read, so I picked her up last night and started reading. I read like a chapter. It suggested in a poem, an old Welsh poem, that Cerridwen was chosen by Awen, and before her, Awen's power was not regulated at all, so it was just pure chaos. She was chosen by Awen for some reason to harness her power and to guide it to those who were worthy enough to use it. Now, Awen is the goddess of poetic inspiration, but she's very obscure. I can't really find too much information about her. She's known as the Spark of Life. Bards called upon her way back. And of course, Cerridwen's cauldron is marked with Awen's power. So that's why I call it Awen's cauldron, but it's really Cerridwen's. But Cerridwen is powerful. She is the goddess, the Welsh goddess of transformation and change. And from the legends I've read about her, she is known to be a very powerful witch. But she had the power of Awen to do it. Now, I believe that she was once a real person. And I've done videos about Cerridwen before. And she lived by Bala Lake in northern England. I believe it was Salisbury, England? No, that was a different one. But she lived near Bala Lake, and that's some place that I want to go to sometime in the future to see if I can get any sort of connection to her. But she is supposedly based on a real person that once lived there. Now, of course, her real history has been muddied up with legends, so it's kind of hard to know where she's coming from in terms of power. But given my beliefs, I do believe that she had some sort of power. And from the astral sessions that I've had with her, she used the power of Awen to get me closer to the One than I could ever get with my own energy. Not even my guardian angels could get me that far. So she's special, and I'm trying to, in my investigation, make little plot points in different places that I feel are relevant. So Cerridwen is definitely a relevant point, and in the last video I did, I talked about Bondi and the use of voodoo and exactly what they believe in, people who practice voodoo, and they believed in Bondi, who is the overseer of the universe. Nothing happens without his say-so. So I think that's an interesting point. So if something isn't supposed to happen, it's not going to. According to their belief, at least. So I have to do some more digging about Cerridwen and Awen. I'm going to keep reading that book. And I've got other books about Welsh mythology too. But I only got one book that specifically focuses on Cerridwen. I got to do some more reading. I'm trying to get back into reading my books again because so far I've just been collecting them, not reading them. But I think this is an important piece. So what I have so far. is that Cerridwen was a powerful witch who had the power of Awen, which either is a being that is close to the One or is the One in another form, because the One can take many forms. She was chosen by this higher power called Awen to regulate her power where it needed to be. And according to the belief of voodoo, they believe in a being called Bandai, who is the overseer of the entire universe. He has spirits called Loa to act on his behalf and to help guide humanity to where it needs to be in their not only wants, but their needs too. So, where does that leave us? I feel like there's a lot more digging to do. And it takes a special, powerful energy to get to where the One is. That's the thing, though. I'm going to keep reading that book, but I don't really know where to go from here. I would like to know, anyone in the comments, anyone watching this video right now, have any of you had any run-ins with any beings that have taken you to the One? Maybe in the astral, or maybe you've had contact with the One directly? Or Awen. Awen or Cerridwen. If you've had any experience with them and they've showed you this, or maybe you've been given a different name for the One, God, the High One, the Supreme Being, the Creator, what have you. If you have any information on that could help in this investigation, I would really appreciate it, guys. I know it may seem silly for me, a lowly human, to try and discover the One and where he lives, and like, I'm not even on his level at all. And yeah, I'm trying to look for him. I'm trying to communicate with him. I'm trying to get in touch. But I feel like it's not just a want or a need, like, oh, wow, I really want to meet him. It's like this burning passion in my heart. And it's like pulling me, and it's like, come on, you son of a bitch. You are going to communicate with him. You are going to get in touch. You will find out if he exists. You are going to find out everything about him, and you are going to do it because you are the chosen one to do it. Okay, I may be stretching a bit. Chosen one is a bit of a stretch, but even though I do believe the One has chosen champions, chosen people who are gifted with knowledge, like I feel like I've been blessed with knowledge for a reason, but I feel like I'm meant to do this. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I'm meant to do this, and I'm going to continue on until the day I die. Or if I achieve immortality, I'm going to keep going. But until then, I'm going to keep going. And nothing's going to stop me. And if any of you guys would help me, please, with this investigation into the One, any information at all would be appreciated to add to my list of information that I've gotten so far. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Have a good day, everyone.